What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Just wanted to share with you guys my 2 years of owning this vehicle. I bought this in 2023 June, so I'm about to be a month in pretty much next month because we're in May right now though. So I believe I bought it on June 8 or June 7. Can't quite remember what date that it was. Just wanted to give you guys a quick brief on how it has been owning this car. It's been great. This car has been very extremely reliable for Subaru. You know, a lot of people talk a lot of trash about Subarus, how unreliable they are and all that good stuff. This one has been very well. Only thing I've been doing is oil changes. The only time it broke down on me on the road is when I went to wash it at Flagship Car Wash up here in Rockville, Maryland. And everything was going well, rinsed it and everything, dried it. So I was getting ready to go home. Went to start it, it would not start. Tried to flood it. You know, it's not cool flooding a car with fuel, or it's not cool anyways. So I did that. Just try to see if I can get the car running. It will not run. So long story short, though, the car will not run at all, though. And every time it runs, the RPM will fall right under 1,000 RPM. So that seems to be an issue. So that's when I towed the car to another shop close by me, Yates Automotive. Then they were able to troubleshoot the issue, found out the issue came from a O2 sensor that went bad. So somehow water got into it, not sure how, because I've been washing this car for, with water for such a long time. Now, yes, I do have the open hood and stuff like that. Maybe this time around water went somehow, and because water will find the least pathway to go through. So that's probably what happened. But yeah, this guy's been super reliable. So again, the only thing I've spent money on is cosmetics. The bumper, there was one time I was driving and drove on this road that had a lot of rocks, so the car in front of me just sheared and messed up my whole bumper. So I had a whole bunch of pins and a lot of stone chips pretty much, so you could see the white and the blue. So I went ahead and repainted that, and again, reliable, right? Knocking on air or knocking on wood or drywall. So simple setup. Car has an IAG 550 block that was installed in 2012 by the previous owner, or the owner before that. He has an IAG air oil separator. Right now he's running a 35R stock location. Pump gas 93. Mix 389 of the wheels. I forgot what torque it is. I believe it's around 370 something. So it's a very fun curve. Car drives really good, and I've said it before many times that I feel like it's faster than my old car, which made 500 and some horsepower. I think 556 horsepower. This one makes way less than that, and it's just super fun. I'm able to keep up with cars that I'm not supposed to keep up with because the power band is throughout the whole entire time, and the turbo don't fall at all. Again, it's a big turbo. Funny enough, it has no lag. Very little lag, to be honest with you, though. Yeah, so that's what I have. Carb filter or intake filter, whatever you want to call it, though. So these are custom piping for the hot side and cold side. I'm also running a Trendstone from an Inakura. So there it is. It's all blacked out. So as you can see on the hot side, this one has chipped off. It needs to be redone. I've been wanting to go ahead and get an ETS from on and ETS rotated kit. But at this point, there's no need to bother the car. The car runs just perfect, so there's no need to keep messing with it. I'm gonna try to see if I can make at least 420 horsepower with this car. More than likely, what I would need to do is upgrade the fuel pump. I believe it's running 255 Walboro fuel pump. So I will at least need a 450, I believe. I have 1,000. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what injectors I have. I have to check that. I have the receipt for it, but I just need to verify that. But it's definitely over 1,000. But to make power, you need fuel. So I'll get a pump, and maybe the injectors might be good. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and replace them. Get a 1700 IDs. Recently, I just installed the Sparkle steering wheel. Interior wise, it's just clean, nothing crazy. Just super simple. Feature wise, I would love to get like aftermarket seats. Aftermarket seats and wheels. So, I've said that many times on the videos that I would love to get different wheels. So yeah, wheels would be good to get. These ones are cool, they're great. I just don't like the style of them. I like more of the RPF ones or NTO3s. So I might be going for that, something simple, track worthy. Yep. So yeah, the car is clean, the engine bay is clean. Try to keep it as clean as I can. I have a fuel pressure regulator there, as you can see. So yeah, guys, very steady. Like I said, Subarus get a very bad name, but this one has been pretty good though. So it's nothing I can say bad about it though. Have a old school HKS, blow up. It sounds pretty good actually though. So yeah, man. Oh yeah, another thing I did as soon as I got it, I put the coil rod. It had I forgot what that is. What is it, Mishimoto? I can't remember though. But yeah, I've always been a fan of the coil rad. That's what I had on my old car, and I wanted to get the same thing. It cools pretty cool, so that's why I wanted to get it though. So yeah, I also replaced the headlights. The original headlights were faded. Put the sea lights on. Now that I think about it though, if I was to get money though, I'll get the stock lights and just put them back. But I do love the look of the sea lights. It's just they get a lot of bad rap, but I like them. But what I hear is when the light bulb goes bad, you probably have to replace the whole thing though, because it just becomes like that. They're not as reliable as as the OEM. So another thing I'm gonna get is the hood dampers. Get rid of the strut, get the hood dampers though. It looks a lot cleaner. But I'm not gonna do too much. There's some things going on in my life right now that are kind of making me make. There's some things going on in my life that I pretty much just want to pay attention to more, especially when it comes to family though. So this is not like long ago where I had the free will to do whatever I wanted to do. Now things are a little bit different. So, and family comes first, But it's kind of sad though, because I've seen some of my friends, especially I know a guy in Pennsylvania. He used to have a very fast STi. I believe it was a 2006. Made around 800, close to 900 horsepower, and he got a kid, right? So it was a girl, it was a daughter, and next thing you know, I started seeing less and less of that car. So it's been about 5 years now since I last saw him, even post on Facebook. Just the other day, he posted a picture of his car, the Subaru, in a garage. The tires were gone and everything, and he said it's definitely time to start it up again though. So I figured he got a baby and he had to kind of stop things with the Subaru though. So if it ever gets that to me, whereby I have to kind of stop using the car as much, what I'll probably do is just trying to run it every once in a while, just drive it around a little bit though, make sure that the tires don't get a bald spot, and then also make sure the fluids are going in. Yeah, I would hate to see this car just sit and kind of rot. I think that would bother me more than anything else also. Yeah, so anyways, so that's what's going on. So if you want these cars, like I've said before though, they're not bad cars. Always make sure you choose the right shop to work on them. That's the main key. If you get a wrong shop to work on your car, they're gonna make a lot of money out of you, and at the end of the day, you're gonna hate Subaru as a brand. But it's not really a Subaru issue. Yes, these cars are a little bit more they're a little bit more, how am I gonna say though, you really have to keep up with them a little bit. But again, this one, I don't drive it every day. I drive it once a week, twice a week maybe. And when I drive it really, really hard. Today I just drove it casual. It's kind of hard. I didn't want to beat up on it too much, but it's a good, reliable car. And I also make sure I go to the right shop. So, and also keep up with your oil changes, man. Oil changes is key. Even though the oil for this car is 5,000, every 5,000 to replace it, I replace mine at 3,000. It's a good habit, just to make sure that the engine is seeing clean fluids and stuff. So yeah, man. So I just want to give you guys that update, and yeah, probably post up some pictures and videos of the car. And if you're interested, the 07s, 04 to 07s, it's a pretty desirable generation, and they're getting harder and harder to find. I was at the gas station not too long ago, and there was a kid. He knew that it was a Subaru, but he had no idea it was a WRX or STi, because he's used to seeing the newer style WRXs and STIs. So these cars are becoming more and more harder to find, and a lot of them, even on Facebook, they're out there just being potted out. Some of them being wrecked and everything, and the rest of them are being potted out. So yeah, get it when you can. If you want, just store it, maybe work on it someday when the funds are available and stuff. So alright guys, thanks again for watching the video though. Hopefully you guys have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are, and take it easy. Thank you. Bye.